This episode features a Mercedes-Benz E63 AMG 2012 for sale at an auction. First of all, let's start with the smart chart, just so we make sure we don't forget to look for anything. When shopping for a car, you need to go through the exterior condition, the engine condition, the interior condition, make a test drive if it's possible, and then check the mileage. Just keep in mind that there is really no way to be 100% sure a used car won't need any repairs soon. What I would like to share throughout my work is ways to minimize the risk and deal the best price as fairly as possible. Paint job. You're looking for inconsistencies in paint job. Usually you need the sun to be shining bright in order to kind of see how the light plays on the paint.
The paint on this car is factory clean all around. It's starting to become rare to find such a beautiful paint all around the car. This really feels like a genuine car, never been into a crash or anything of that sort.
Body condition. As always, this should be the most obvious part. When you're walking around the car, look for any dings, broken parts, scratches, rust, inconsistent alignments in between the hood, panels, bumpers, and doors. Wheels and tires. First of all, look and see if all four tires are the same make and model. Then, take a simple penny, insert it in between the tire tread. It will give you a rough estimation on how deep they are. Finally, check the rims for scratches, pothole damage, and faded paint. Headlamps and tail lights. Check if the headlamps are becoming bluished and yellow. This is common with non-UV treated transparent plastic. With time and sunshine, they slowly degrade. This means either the car was sitting too long facing the sun, or the car has spent most of its life on the road. This is why sometimes yellow blurred headlamp can give you a rough estimation on the actual mileage. Sunroof. At this stage of the investigation, you simply want to verify that all the windows are closed tight and properly. The sunroof can unalign after a crash, so inspect it as well. First of all, check the oil level before you start the engine. Once that's done, start it up and listen. Ideally, a cold start is the best way for checking an engine. If it's too rough, you know it's usually packing a big load of mileage. Exhaust gas color. Meanwhile, check the colored gas coming out of the exhaust. Is there any oil as well? Engine bay inspection. After letting the engine heat up to normal temperature, it's the perfect time to inspect the engine bay. Check and see if there is any weird smells, whether it's coolant fluid or burnt smell. Look for any steam or smoke all around the engine. Interior condition. Look for any interior wear mark. This kind of cars, the mileage plays a big part in their values. So what we need to do is find clues all around that can justify the mileage. Seat belts. Seat belts are made in a specific way so they lock when the car gets into a crash. You have to replace them in order to put the car back on the road.
Seat belts are as clean as they could be from factory, which is a good thing.
All windows and sunroof. Check if all the windows are working properly, open them up and close them down. Windshield wipers. Don't forget to check if the windshield wipers show any malfunction. Finally, if you can, you must take it for a test drive. I would suggest to drive it in city roads until it heats up, then take it on the highway. Mileage. After going through that smart chart thoroughly, you really should begin to have an idea on the actual mileage of the car. So check it out at the very end of your investigation. If the shown number makes you uncomfortable, walk away or try and get the best deal as fairly as possible. Cluster lights. Check and see if any cluster lights are on. Each light could indicate needed maintenance. So this was a Mercedes-Benz E63 AMG 2012. Thank you for watching and shop carefully.